your fucking hey ape, you missed a spot. But I do your damn job, no excuse.
Get down on your knees and clean it properly. People like you always miss the corners. The command slices through the executive restroom like a slap. A white female manager looms with open disgust, her presence uninvited yet forceful. A black woman in a tailored business outfit stands frozen, locked on the polished marble and the humiliation unfolding far too easily. The manager sneers at the toilets, calling them filthy, threatening to replace you people with a better cleaning service. Without protest, the woman accepts the cleaning supplies shoved into her hands. Hurry up, the manager adds. The new CEO arrives today. Everything must be perfect. Silence follows. The woman waits until the footsteps fade, then calmly pulls out her phone. Mark, this is Nadia Carter, she says evenly. Move the board meeting to 4 p.m. I need to handle something personal. She sets a CEO access badge beside the cleaning tools. Instead of leaving, Nadia decides to stay, to watch, to learn what kind of company she has just acquired. Moments later, she walks through the revolving doors of Apex Dynamics, her stride controlled, deliberate. At 45, every step reflects decades of fighting to exist in spaces never designed for her. Her blazer is understated by choice. Her power remains hidden by design. The lobby hums. No one notices her. Have you ever been underestimated the moment you walked into a room? If you're already feeling the tension, tap like and subscribe to Toss Stories, because this is only the beginning. Nadia moves quietly through the lobby, observing instead of announcing herself. She notices patterns immediately. Who eats with whom, who gets acknowledged, who is ignored. The separation isn't written anywhere, yet it's unmistakable. Every glance, every unheld door adds to the picture forming in her mind. At the security desk stands Thomas Reed, the operations director. Mid-50s, arms crossed, authority worn like birthright. He lectures a guard with casual arrogance before spotting Nadia near the directory. His eyes narrow. Maintenance, he assumes. Overdressed, suspicious, out of place. Another problem to manage. He approaches with a thin smile, meant for people he believes sit below him. You're with the new cleaning contractor, he says, not bothering with introductions. Maintenance reports to sublevel 2. You shouldn't be wandering the main floor. Nadia nods calmly. Just learning the layout. That's not protocol, Thomas snaps, checking his watch. Today matters. The new CEO arrives, whoever that is. As he guides her toward the service elevator, his guard drops. He brags about cost-cutting, reducing support staff, meeting targets somehow. He chuckles about diversity requirements hurting efficiency. Nadia listens, catalogs, stores everything. Have you ever watched someone reveal exactly who they are simply because they thought you didn't matter? If this feels uncomfortably familiar, stay with us. The executive floor gleams. Glass, marble, quiet privilege. Nadia steps off the elevator, guided only by Thomas's dismissive instructions to check in with HR about uniforms. From her first viewer vantage point, everything speaks. Leadership photos with the same faces, offices arranged by unspoken rank, harassment policies framed on the wall, outdated by years. Then Linda Hayes, Vice President of Human Resources, appears. Designer heels, armored posture. Her gaze hardens the moment she spots Nadia. You're the new cleaning staff? Linda demands. No greeting, no pause. She complains about unacceptable bathrooms, about slipping standards since contractors changed. Nadia keeps her expression neutral. I'm getting familiar with the building. Linda sighs theatrically. Some people don't understand excellence. She waves off questions about policies. That's not your concern. Just make everything immaculate. The new CEO arrives today. When asked what she thinks of the incoming CEO, Linda laughs. Sharp, brittle. Hopefully not another diversity hire. We don't need disruption. Nadia notes the irony as her eyes drift to HR violation posters years out of date. In the executive break room, conversations die as she enters. Whispers follow. People cluster by comfort and similarity. Have you ever felt a room reject you without saying a word? Nadia steps into the executive restroom. From her viewpoint, the surfaces gleam, immaculate, untouched. Nothing matches the complaints she's heard. She lifts her phone, documenting the contradiction. The door bursts open. Thomas storms in with 3 sharply dressed clients. Their conversation dies mid-sentence. What are you doing here? He snaps. This is the executive restroom. Checking the facilities, Nadia replies evenly. His jaw tightens. He turns to the visitors with a rehearsed laugh. Good help is hard to find these days. One man nods in agreement. Another looks away, uncomfortable but silent. Thomas opens a supply closet and shoves cleaning tools into Nadia's hands. Since you're here, make yourself useful. That stall needs extra attention. A deliberate performance. An audience. A message. As the men move to the lounge, their voices carry through the thin wall. Thomas talks freely, post-acquisition strategies, contingency plans, staff reductions that just happen to affect diversity hires. Nadia places her phone down, recorder active, and scrubs a toilet that was already clean. Have you ever been forced to swallow humiliation just to expose the truth? Her phone vibrates. Executives request emergency meeting with new CEO. She locks herself inside an empty conference room. For the first time today, she straightens fully, mask off, posture reclaimed. She dials her attorney. Close the acquisition immediately, Nadia says, and prepare for discrimination claims. If you're still here, tap like and subscribe, because the reckoning is finally approaching. Nadia moves with surgical precision. Calls are made. Orders issued. Legal teams activated. By 4 p.m., every executive file, salary ledger, HR complaint, and internal email spanning 5 years sits on the table. Nothing filtered. Nothing protected. She listens as senior managers conspire, delaying directives, manufacturing compliance, weaponizing paperwork. HR distributes pre-written templates designed to destroy careers quietly. Each voice is captured, each signature documented, each silence noted. Then security is called on her. Maintenance staff are stripped of badges, youngest first, darkest first. Nadia records their testimonies in real time. Retaliation, demotions, firings disguised as performance. When Thomas demands her removal, power collapses in public. The elevator opens. Her executive team steps out. Nadia reveals her badge. The hallway freezes. Thomas and Linda are immediately relieved of authority. Devices confiscated. Access revoked. Paid leave becomes formal investigation. Within hours, an all-hands meeting is convened, not for reassurance, but reckoning. The screen fills with data: pay theft, promotion suppression, discriminatory terminations, names, dates, patterns impossible to deny. External auditors are announced, federal compliance reviews initiated, legal exposure quantified in real numbers. Then the punishment lands. Thomas is terminated for cause, no severance, no stock. His conduct forwarded to regulatory bodies. Linda follows, license reviewed, professional standing destroyed. Middle managers who enforce the system are demoted or dismissed. Those who remain silent lose authority. No one escapes accountability. Days later, hearings dismantle every defense. Audio plays, emails surface, former allies testify. Careers end not with drama, but documentation. Months pass, Apex transforms completely. Leadership flattened, maintenance elevated, equity enforced with metrics. And 1 year later, the restroom is no longer a site of humiliation, but proof of change. Justice wasn't loud. It was final. Have you ever wondered what real accountability looks like? From the other side of silence, toss stories, where real voices rise and truth finds its echo. Like, subscribe, and share this story, because silence protects systems, but truth dismantles them.